Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going to look at a Leetcode problem. And the problem's name is divisible and non-divisible sums difference. In this question, we are given two positive integers n and m, and we need to define two integers num1 and num2. So we define num1 by adding all the integers within the range 1 and n which are not divisible by m, and num2 is defined by the sum of all integers in the range 1 through n that are divisible by m. So num1 will contain the sum of numbers which are not divisible by m, and num2 will contain all the numbers which are divisible by m. And our task is to return the difference between num1 and num2. So let's take a look at this example. So we have n equal to 10 and m equal to 3. We have to define the range first, 1 to n, 1 to 10. So these are the numbers between 1 to 10. And now let's define num1. We have to iterate through all the numbers present inside this range and check using the modulus operator if it is divisible by m. So m is 3. So let's start with 1. So 1 is not divisible by m. So 1 plus 2 is not divisible by m. So 2 plus 3 is divisible by 3. So 3 will be here. 4 is not divisible by 3. So 4 will be here. 5 is not divisible by 3. So 5 will be here. 6 is divisible by 3. So 6 will be here. 7 is not divisible by 3. So 7 will be here. 8 is not divisible by 3, so 8 will be here. 9 is divisible by 3, so 9 will be here. And 10 is not divisible by 3, so 10 will be here. And we reach the end of the range. Now we have to add the sum. So the sum for num1 is 37 and num2 is equal to 18. And finally find the difference num1 minus num2. So 37 minus 18 is equal to 19. So 19 is our answer. So that is the expected output. Now let's implement these steps using a Java program. Coming to the function given to us, this is the function name and these are the two integers n and m, and the return type is an integer, so we return an integer as the output. So let's declare the two numbers num1 and num2 which we have to build, and then using a for loop I'm iterating through the range 1 through n. So the I will start from 1 until it's equal to n, and in each iteration I'm going to check if I is divisible by m. If it is not divisible, we'll use that I to build num1. So in each iteration, when I is not divisible by m, we add that I into the existing sum of num1. So num1 plus equal to I, and in the else block it means that I is divisible by m. So we use that number I to build num2 by adding every I which is divisible by m to the pre-existing sum of num2. So plus is equal to means that you are adding I to the pre-existing sum of num1 or num2. And finally outside the for loop, when you reach the end, we find the difference between num1 minus num2 and return it as the output. Now let's try to run the code. The test cases are accepted. Let's submit the code. And a solution has been accepted. So the time complexity of this approach is O of n, where n is the integer n defining the range, and the space complexity is O of 1 because we are not using any extra space to solve this question. That's it guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.